as a kind of starting point. But I just start to play the next like the ski. You can use the strike. You go to the 𝗧𝗓𝗡𝗨, whip through it, roll through it. So you can do two things. You could break the 𝗧𝗓𝗡 up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to like a bit more flow with it. So if you want to go a bit more flow, it would be like something like I'm going to strike. I'm going to transition to the strike. I'm going to go into the 𝗧𝗓𝗡𝗨. I'm going to whip the 𝗧𝗓𝗡 around, drop into the strike as well. So play a little bit with it, break up the form a little bit in terms of like I'm not going to fix always to the kata as it is, but I'm just going to start to explore like this. I'm going to go like the transition to be very fluid to the next strike. The transition to be very fluid to the next strike. To the next strike. Yeah, and once you kind of get that pattern in the body, and you allow the body to like release the structure of it and release and go to fluidity. Again, going into flow or being flow in it, just let it go with it, and you could play with the kata as it is. You can break the kata up into pieces. You can just go with it, and it might be going like a little bit faster, a little bit more power. Again, very useful to go into. If I can notice my imbalances as I'm doing that, cool. And again, it might just be like noticing a pattern, like it's like I'm more weighted to one side, a bit cool. Notice it as you're going into flow, and again, just play with it. Yeah, and you might start to like the kata starts to change as well. We'll just follow it, like wherever it goes. You hit the light. This is where you break all the furniture. Sorry. Don't invoice me the damage. The easy way to play this with the kata would be like I do everything straight line. So like I could have a very clear focus. Again, I link like my sense lines to the tree, and I'm gonna like do everything to that, and I'm gonna link those two sense lines like direct, this. Again, I'm gonna create a very strong focal point forward. So the first you just get a feel for that, like you've got a target, you've got an object. You could go like just an object to connect. It doesn't even need to be like doing an attack. Just to connect into, so like I'm going to connect to the tree, connect into the tree, and I'm going to also like feel the root system of the tree. So like feel it where it is. The tree doesn't exist on the ground, like really in the ground, and I try and connect to that, and then roll with it there, and then you can do that with any object. Yeah, trees are cool because they're actually really deeply connected to the ground, so the feeling of them is really kind of deep. Cool. Yeah, cool. Very nice. Cool. very cool. And it's just the ability to maintain focus. Once you've got that focus, again, you can take that anywhere. You can do the focal point and move and switch the focal point, whatever. It's like everything's available then. Once you've got a clear view of the body, clear map of the body in space. Good, great. And then, like, go there anyway. Like, start. Damn, what is that? Start to play with like changing directions. You're like, I would play with one really good one is like this, and then again, the 𝗧𝗓𝗡𝗨 you do. You could also play with one around. So you go like to connect to it. It's just the ability to like just switch direction, let it go. Just roll, let it go. Let it go. Just start to play with it. I've got a big open space. I can play a little bit. So to contain it a little bit if I'm in an empty space, if I'm in an enclosed space. But just play a little bit, and then this again, I would just use objects in your space, just to have a very focused. You don't want to go like fuzzy with focus, right? So you want to have a very clear focus. Like the tree is here, I go to the tree, and then I go to the statue here. Yeah, and that's the feedback. It's whether I can connect fully to the thing, the neck roll fully to the thing. Yeah, the next thing that I've got like all these people with bikes driving through is whether I can connect that to a moving target as well. So that would be the next level. Can I actually just connect the spine to it? Yeah, so that would when it gets very complex in terms of a 𝗧𝗓𝗡𝗨 work, but it's complex enough just to do it with static objects, obviously. So very good. So why dogs are very useful to have in the house. Not to train with them and hitting them, but to actually just maintain contact at a point that's like erratic, a bit spontaneous, and they're very useful for and you trade taxibaki whatever with them. So they're very cool. Or little children. Also erratic. All big ones. Or other humans. Very good. And last week, just I would go start to go into like one form. So like it can be very simple, like 2-3 movements. It doesn't have to be complex. Don't fix to it, but just go like go into one form in the sense that I'm gonna like just go into a pattern. For me, I'm just gonna go like the ski, the strike, and then yeah. Make it as long as possible, or as long as you can kind of keep it, as long as you want to. And just go into a little bit deeper last few, so a couple of minutes. And like dig deep into that form. So whatever the issue is that you're kind of starting to come up with, or if there's no issue, just keep going with it. So if you notice anything again, like again the weight distribution, or I don't really feel the center line, and the transitional phase between the strike and the like, lots of things that can be like a detail focus for it. Or it just be like an energetic one that I feel like energetically I can really like whip the weapon out or like impact the ground percussively, and yeah, I might go into distraction with the head or something, like very simple things you can go to. Right. Last minute, whatever the form you've got, what I want to do is like, it's not slow, but it's light. So like you want to do it as lightly as you can, so with like as not as effortless as you can, right? So it means like I'm gonna go like very light with a weapon. I'm just gonna like drag the tip of the face, like whatever the form is, do it like it's like melting butter. It's like this kind of feeling. So the percussion force like drops out. The feeling of power drops out, and just go to just pure movement of the body. So it's like just the body loosely connected, lightly connected, so it's better way to put it, and then just let it move through the face. Yeah, and make the jaw as light as well in the movement. So it's not going slow, it's actually just going light. And there's really a difference between loose and light in the sense. So light in the sense of like emanating light, and it's like it radiates out. So light also in terms of weight. The connection work's not gone away, it's like still there active. So lightly and it's in this one we're like really noticing resistance in the body to the movement, which will be like mobility issues, concentration goes, all this stuff is the body resisting the movement, and just like again allowing it to naturally find the movement. So that's 10 seconds or so. Good. Great. We are gonna stop right there. So very nice. Great. どうもありがとう。